NicheSportz are proudly sponsored by heshes.co.uk, a fast-growing boxing equipment brand that give 20% of all sales on the branded products back to a boxing gym of your choice. NicheSportz, we're proudly sponsored by heshes.co.uk, and I am with the two-time national champion and shitloads of other accolades in the amateurs, Liv Hussey. Tell us a little bit about yourself for my viewers, mate, who aren't going to know who you are. Tell us your age, where you're from, etc.
Yeah, my name's Liv Hussey. I'm from Chantelle Cameron. I'm 23 years old. I've won quite a bit in the amateurs, like you said, so yeah, I'm looking forward to my pro career.
Right. Do you want to dive straight into the amateurs then? What's your best memories from the amateurs, and why is now the right time to turn pro for you?
I think at the minute women's boxing's like up there, so I think it's a perfect time to obviously make that transition and make a start to the pro game, especially with, like you say, all the achievements I've made in the amateurs. And my best achievement in the amateurs was, even though I didn't medal, it was the World Championships, because I'd done the Europeans, I'd done the Nationals, and that was like the last one then, and I didn't come away with a medal, but it was in India, so it was an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, but it was. So what sort of food and what sort of culture did you get into there? But it was mental, wasn't it?
It was like naan bread for breakfast. It was really good, and just to see like how they live and stuff. We went to a school over there. It was an Australian, like an Australian family who opened a school over there, and just some of the kids stay over and that. It's just mad seeing like how they live and that. Do you know what I mean? But it was really interesting.
That's brilliant. That. Why did you choose to come with Terry when you turned pro?
I spoke to Terry for quite a bit.
Get a feel of the gym and all that. Yeah,
going back and forth, because like I say, I fell out of love with the sport.
Right.
So it was just actually getting me in there. So I spoke to him, and like I said, he didn't rush me or anything, and I just knew. And obviously I come down for a few sessions, see how I felt. Like I'd never rush into anything, but I just felt like a big family here, and it felt homely. So I really like it. Yeah.
It's a nice little culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've just seen you on the pads and doing all the tyres and stuff there. He has a nice little circuit between you, doesn't it?
It's good. He puts his time into us all as boxers, and obviously for the gym as well. He does a lot, so it is good what he does, and he's been really, really good with me.
Of course. Do you have any pre or post fight rituals?
You know what? No, not really. I'm quite calm. Just like to be chilled. I don't like too much like, you know, people like this and that around you. Just to chill, just a normal day for me. Getting in the ring, do the business. No like kerfuffling around me. Oh, good luck and all that. Just like being in my zone.
So listen, promoters, when she's on the show, she's going to need her own dressing room, nice and laid back. She's not sharing with anybody.
That's it.
Where do you see Canadian in 5 years' time? I know it's a bit of a difficult question, but...
Undisputed world champion.
Oh, she's making a statement there. I love it. Oh, I love it.
That's what I'm in it for, mate. Yeah, definitely. I'll fight anyone. As long as my team's ready for me to take that fight and I'm ready, then I'll fight anyone.
I absolutely love that. Who's your boxing idol and why?
Tash and Jonas.
I thought it was going to be Tash.
I've always said Tash just like because she's just a boss girl, and everyone's asked me this, and it's like Tasha, Savannah, and Katie are the three main people. But women's boxing at the minute's up there. Don't mind watching Terry Harper. I think she's a good boxer. Yeah. There's a few others, but mainly Tasha. Yeah, just with what she did in the amateurs, and
Miss
she kind of
exactly.
She kind of did the same route. The only thing I didn't do as an amateur was a Commonwealth, and that was because I went the Europeans instead. Because my weight, I was 69, and they didn't do 69; it was 75. And then I didn't do the Olympics. That's the only two things I didn't do. I did the Europeans, did the World, did the Worlds, did the box cups. That's the two things I didn't do. But obviously due to weight, and then the Olympics was obviously I didn't go on the Olympic team, so.
You signed with Paul Smith now, aren't you, as your manager?
Yeah.
Does that give you an extra reassurance because he knows the game inside out? Does that give you that extra reassurance that you're going to be looked after?
Yeah, definitely, especially with the knowledge he's got in the game and the team and support he's had around him. He's been brilliant. He's hopefully sorting me out a big opportunity come June, July. So yeah, he's doing well.
Are you sparring at the minute?
I've done a bit of sparring with a girl called Crystal Barker. She's a top amateur. She's had about 90 odd fights. I've been sparring with some of the lads and stuff, but obviously once we get that fight date, we'll up the sparring then as well. So yeah, it's still been going.
Wicked. Yeah, so but Edo and Leon and all everyone's keeping you on toes, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah.
Young Josh in there as well. So what's the plan for 2023 then? Do you reckon?
Obviously.
Not going to move you too fast.
No, yeah, of course, yeah. Get me date for the debut in June. That's the main thing, get that out of the way, and then look at maybe having another good 2-3 fights, so at least 3 or 4 fights for this year, depending on how things go, just to keep busy and get the rounds in and stuff, get the experience, and then obviously see where 2024 brings me then.
That's it, because like you said, you'll fight anyone, because the women's divisions are oversaturated, there's not many participants, you can all be in a mix together sooner rather than later, and not look at it as the men do, that avoid each other like the plague, as it seems these days.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Lauren Price, amazing amateur, Olympic gold medalist, world, everything, and she's done all the accolades she could possibly do. Do you know what I mean? She's a quality boxer, but she's had 3 fights and she's British champion. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it's how fast she can move as a pro, as a woman. Like Sandy Ryan, I think she's had, I'm not sure how many fights, but she's world champion, you know. So you can go from here to there like that in the click of a finger in the programme. Obviously, you've got to have the experience and the skill to do that, but it just shows how fast you can move. 1 minute you're making your debut, and the next minute you're world champion.
That's it, isn't it? It's mental. Yeah. It's mental. Well, like you said, more examples like Nina Hughes and stuff. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is mad, but it's a good thing as well, because at the minute, like, you've got the Katie Taylor, Chantelle Cameron fight happening. That's just booming. Like, everyone's booming.
I was going to ask you about
that. Yeah, that's going to be a very good fight. But everything, you've got Terry Harper on the bill. You've just had the first women's British title down in Birmingham. That was, do you know what I mean? It's just up there. Everyone's like, wow, women's boxing's booming, and that's why I think it's the right time for me to make like my statement in the game as well.
Is that the first time you've seen Lauren Price up close boxing?
No, I've sparred her once or twice, early days on GB. Do you know what I mean? Nothing like too much, just a bit of tech and stuff like that. Did some sparring with her. Sparred with Sandy Ryan up there as well, so I've been around them before, and obviously know how they train, but obviously in the programme you notch it up a level, but yeah, so I have been up close and stuff with some people who's turned over.
Yeah, she was a ex-footballer for Wales, weren't she? You play footy, don't you, Liv?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that. Are you calling it a day soon?
Well, we'll see, but I play for a team in St Helens, top goal scorer at the minute as well.
Aye.
Yeah, a little striker up there.
Go on.
But no, yeah, I love it. Do you mean all the girls are bossing? It'll be sad if we have to leave, do you know what I mean? But we'll see. Got a game on Sunday, semi-final, so we win that final, booming. What a way to end it.
Yeah,
We've just won the league as well, so yeah, we won the league a couple of weeks ago against Wirral, but we're playing them in the semi-finals this week for the League Cup.
League and Cup double. League and Cup double.
That's it.
Yeah, let's finish with Katie Taylor and Chantelle Cameron. What a fight that is, what an occasion for women's boxing. What's your predictions?
My predictions, this is a tough one.
It is, isn't it? Everyone I've asked them has been like... Oh,
everyone's saying, what do you think? But personally, Katie Taylor, I think she's literally fast hands in and out, but Chantelle Cameron is a very, very good boxer. I think it'll be a toe-to-toe fight. I think it'll go the distance. I think Chantelle will get it on point. I do.
Yeah.
I do think Chantelle's going to pick it.
She's going to ruin the homecoming.
Yeah. Definitely, but then again, what an atmosphere it's going to be for Katie Taylor. She deserves this opportunity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, massive.
As long with Chantelle Cameron, she deserves it as well. But it's like it's just one of them fights that you're going to be on your toes, ready. Like you don't know. But for me, I'm obviously going to edge Chantelle. I think they both deserve it, and it'll be a boss fight.
But I think boxing deserves it. The whole of women in boxing deserve it. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Just to put it up even more up there on the map.
Of course it does, mate. And then for when you want to get maybe a St. Helens Stadium fight down the line, do you know what I mean?
Well,
it can
that's
happen.
what I mean. It can happen. Yeah, everything happens for a reason, and I think this fight will just take it even more up a level, and because they're not like it's not like tippy tappy. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a dog fight, like showing the men how to fight. Do you know what I mean? One of them.
It's like talk about throwback fighters, and everyone always instantly thinks of men. When I think of a throwback fighter, Katie Taylor is one of the first people that come to mind.
Yeah. It's a Serrano against Serrano.
What a fight. She's been in the trenches, hasn't she, Katie?
Yeah, where she's had to dig
that's
deep.
what makes the fight more interesting next weekend, isn't it?
Definitely, mate. Yeah, it's going to be... I can't wait, honestly. It's next weekend.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is going to be good. Yeah, big boss that, yeah.
Like I said, that'll be you one day selling out your hometown
selling out
stadium.
St. Helens Arena, St. Helens Rugby Arena.
Yeah, that's it. Cheers for your time today.
Cheers,
Thank you very much, mate. And good luck for June, July, whenever you get a fixed date.
Thank you very much,
mate. NicheSportz are proudly sponsored by heshes.co.uk, a fast-growing boxing equipment brand that give 20% of all sales on the branded products back to a boxing gym of your choice.